Earn the trust of a horse and you've earned a partner for life. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Artistic Equestrian. I'm your host, Emily McCabe, and whether you're into art, being creative, a horse enthusiast, or just someone looking for a fun place to tune out, I'm here to bring you all the fun stuff. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, and today we are talking about how horses can help you build trust and all that sort of stuff. But what does trust actually look like from your horse? It's more than just obedience. It's the look in their eyes. It's the willingness to let you do things with them. It's emotional safety. It can show up in the simple things like relaxed eyes, relaxed posture, and them just being around you. Trust is quiet and built in small conscious moments. But trust is hard to build and it can break easily through rushing and not having the patience with your ponies, and also when you are in a stressful environment. Horses feel our energy before anything else, which is why it's important to be calm and have trust in them. That's why it is important that they trust you, because they can sense you, they can sense us, and they know who their people are. That's just a little spiel of trust, but I thought we should bring this all back to my ponies and how I can relate to you guys. Now, when we first got Queens, she was quite shy. Well, think of a human as in being shy, and then think of a horse being shy. Queenie was like that. She was a little bit, if we went up to her, she wasn't so cuddly, if that makes sense. But now we go up to her and she knows we're her people. So we've helped build that trust and connection over the span of 5 years, but it doesn't come easy. So how can you build your trust with your ponies so that you can create this bond? Well, it starts with the small things. Trust building with the basic groundwork like brushing them. Now, Queens, we started with carrots. I think that's probably what turned it on for her. Yeah, we give her carrots, so you start with the small things. You can deepen this bond by being consistent. It doesn't have to be perfect, but your ponies will learn that if you go and brush them every day, they'll learn to trust you because you're being consistent in what you're doing. Release tension. Soften how you act around them. Soften how you brush them. Soften how you talk to them. We talk to our ponies like they're little babies, to be honest with you. But yeah, well, Raina he's pretty cute if you ask me. Also let them say no. They need to know that they can trust you. If they don't want to do something, allow them. Now, I'm not saying if your horse is being naughty, allow them to be naughty. But if they're scared of something, allow them to be scared, and you need to work on building that. Work on how to help them not be scared. If you're scared of heights, you're not all of a sudden going to climb the Eiffel Tower, are you? You need to let them learn that they can trust you, and what you get them to do isn't going to harm them in any kind of way. Groundwork with intention is also another way to help build your trust. Walking in the paddock with intention, that doesn't really sound right, but when you're brushing them, think, okay, I'm connecting with them. Like, do things with intention, so it's not just a buffly, like, oh, I'm giving them feed and then off you go. Like, actually try and connect with them. Also, by doing nothing, as in not nothing in trying to not build trust, but just sitting in the paddock and letting them come to you. That's another really cool way to help build your trust with the ponies. I'll dive deeper in next week's episode about how horses can help your mental health, but by having a phone-free area with your ponies, so brushing them without your phone, so that you're like one with each other, if that makes sense. And also matching each other's breaths as you cuddle them. That's just me looking at my notes, everyone. But yeah, matching your breath. So I cuddle Queens every morning under her rug. It's just our ritual that we do. But if you just cuddle them and breathe, they will sense your energy, which I will be diving into deeper in next week's episode, so stay tuned. And I said this earlier, but make sure you talk gently. Be calm with them. Don't be abrupt. Just be calm and try to stay relaxed, because over time they will build your trust. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, when you build trust with your horse, you have gained a partner for life. Now, to end this episode, trust isn't built in just one ride, in just one day. It is a process of building blocks. And that sounds very animated, but it is something that you build over time. Like I've said with creativity, you build it. It's a muscle. Your ponies need to learn to trust you. I'm sure you don't trust everyone, so it's something that you need to learn to build, and it does take time. Just remember, your horses don't need perfection. They just need a presence. They need you just as much as you need them. Thanks everyone so much for listening to this episode of The Artistic Equestrian, where I talk all about how to build trust with your ponies. I'm your host, Emily McCabe, and this was The Artistic Equestrian.